Hey everyone, I hope that you're having a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm excited to chat with you guys about some new makeup releases, especially because quite a few of them are eyeshadow palettes, and I love talking about eyeshadow palettes. There are some holiday releases, some drugstore products, all kinds of things. So I'm excited to jump into it and let you guys know which products have caught my eye. Are you guys planning on doing any Black Friday shopping this week? I know a lot of brands have already started their Black Friday deals. I did just do a video sharing the best Black Friday deals at Ulta and Sephora. If you guys want to check it out, I'll link it below. I'm not planning on shopping for a ton of makeup. I more so need practical things like dishes and sneakers, and I actually just got a washing machine, which wasn't a very fun purchase, but a very needed one, and I was able to save quite a bit of money, which was awesome. So I'm just excited to chat about something fun like makeup. I've been thinking about a lot of practical things, and makeup just always makes me happy. It's very dark and dreary outside today, so I'm feeling very low energy, and whenever I get to film a video and chat with you guys, it always makes me feel better. So let's jump into it, and we'll kick it off with some ColourPop products. The first thing I wanted to touch on would be the new ColourPop Holiday 2020 vaults. They did do quite a few vaults last year, and it looks like they're doing even more this year. So these vaults actually launch tomorrow, November 23rd at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then I read on Instagram there's actually going to be a 30% off site-wide sale going on at the same time. So if you do want to grab any of these vaults, either as a gift for someone else or for yourself, you can get a pretty good discount, which is great. I'm actually going to do a video sharing my favorite ColourPop vaults, which should be up within the next day or two, but they have all kinds of things, including eyeshadow palette vaults, a Super Shock shadow kit, 4th Ray beauty kits, lip kits. So I'll put some pictures on the screen for you guys so you can get a better idea of what's going to be available. But they do have more information on their Instagram. And like I said, my video should be up within the next day or two in case you guys are curious to know which ones are worth the money. ColourPop also released a holiday collection, and it is available now on their website. So there are two different color stories going on, and I think that this collection is really beautiful. It definitely strikes me as a holiday collection. So again, whether you want to purchase it for yourself or give it as a gift to someone, I think it would make an amazing option, especially as a gift, just because I do feel like the packaging is beautiful and it just looks like a fun collection in general. So the full collection includes the Boudoir Noir palette. I don't know if I said that right. I never took French, so I'm sure my pronunciation is suffering a little bit. The Ménage à Moi palette, 2 pressed powder blushes, 4 luxe lip oils, and then also a mini glitter gel kit. So the Ménage à Moi palette is the pink toned palette. It looks like it comes with 12 shadows. There are 7 mattes, 3 metallics, and 2 pressed glitters. The swatches are gorgeous, especially if you love a little bit more of like a rose toned pinky palette. I think you would be able to create quite a few pretty looks using this. I'm really drawn to this one because I love pink eyeshadow, but I do feel like a lot of my ColourPop palettes, my 12-pan ColourPop palettes, have quite a few like pinky purple shades in them. So I do feel like I could probably replicate a couple of these, if not the majority of them. The other palette is a warm-toned golden olive palette that comes with 12 shadows. So this one comes with 7 mattes, 4 metallics, and then 1 pressed glitter. The color story is a little bit different than your typical warm-toned neutral palette because you do get those pretty warm golden shades, but it also looks like you get some greens, some neutrals. That one's really gorgeous too. I mean, they both are. I think if I purchased them, I would really enjoy them. I rarely dislike a ColourPop palette. I feel like they are pretty consistent. I just recently purchased the ColourPop Raw Beauty Crispy palette, and that one has been amazing. I did do a full review if you guys want to check it out. So I think for now, I'm kind of set with ColourPop palettes. I mean, I'm tempted to buy them, I am, but there are a couple of other palettes that I really have my eye on. So I think I'm going to skip over them for now, but they could make a fun holiday gift, so I might consider them for that purpose. So Lunar Beauty released a new palette for the holiday season. This is the Eternal Eclipse eyeshadow palette, and it is available now on their website for $48. There's also a lip gloss for $17, a liquid lipstick for $18, and then some brushes, which are actually pretty affordable. You can get them separately for $5 to $6 or as a bundle for $35. Now, if you want everything, you can get the entire collection for $95. Okay, so I haven't actually seen Manny's release video. I always like watching the release videos when I'm talking about the collections, especially if I end up reviewing them just to see what the actual creator of the collection had to say. That's actually saved to my watch later list, so I am planning on watching it. So I'm not 100% sure what he says is his inspiration behind the collection, but just looking at it, I think it's really gorgeous. I actually hear so many good things about the quality of his products, whether I'm watching a YouTube review video or I'm, looking through the comments on Trend Mood. People rarely have anything negative to say about the actual quality of his eyeshadows or lip products or blushes. So I'm definitely interested in trying something from the brand. He released a palette last year, I think around was it the holiday? No, I think it was the fall season. It was kind of like, what was the theme? It was named after like witches in pop culture. It was a really cute collection. And I did think about buying that palette. At the time, I think I ended up purchasing a different one because I'm still only purchasing one palette per month. But this is beautiful. You get some gorgeous blues, some warmer neutrals, and then some really nice metallics. Okay, the swatches look amazing. They look super intense, really rich and vibrant, which is what I love. And I do feel like you could create quite a few different looks with just this one palette. Have you guys tried any of the Lunar Beauty palettes? Do you like the formula? I think out of all of the color stories, this is the one that appeals to me the most, especially for the winter season, because I do love vibrant metallics. I love those blues. They're a little bit deeper and a little bit more smoky than blues that I've seen in a couple of other palettes lately. So I'm thinking about that one. Technically, I did kind of hit my limit, or I purchased my November palette. I got the Melt Cosmetics She's in Parties, and then I also purchased the ColourPop Raw Beauty Christie collection, which was also in November. So I'm kind of counting that as my December palette, but there was 1 month earlier in the year where I didn't buy anything. So I might end up grabbing another palette, especially because there are a few on my list, this one included. There is a new limited edition Huda Beauty palette. This is the Gold Obsessions palette, and you can get it now exclusively at Cult Beauty for £27. So I've never ordered from Cult Beauty. I just checked it out right before this video, and they do have free worldwide shipping, which is really nice. This palette is gorgeous. It's one of the prettiest palettes I've seen all year round, and I do feel like it's such a good holiday palette. Now, it is very neutral overall, but the swatches look amazing. They're so vibrant and reflective, and I don't know what it is, but I've been like all about neutral eyeshadow this year. I love colorful eyeshadow as well, but there's something about like a good shimmery, shiny, neutral palette that I just love. Now, if I'm thinking practically, I do feel like maybe I could go through my collection and dupe this palette. It only has 9 shadows, and it's not necessarily every single shadow that I'm really pulled in by, but like some of those golds are so pretty, and I do feel like maybe within my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow collection, there are some shades that are similar, so I think I might try to do that before I really consider this one. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of Huda's palettes are so stunning, but I still haven't tried any of them. So I'm not sure about the formula. I just think that it's so pretty. It's probably the most tempting one that I've seen so far. And I just think it would be a lot of fun for the holiday season and then even into the spring and summer as well. So again, this one is on my list. Right now I'm kind of going back and forth between this one or the Lunar Beauty palette. I don't always talk about Kylie Cosmetics in these videos, but since we are talking about holiday products, I do feel like they have a really cute holiday collection this year. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Grinch collection, and this holiday collection makes a lot of sense. The packaging is adorable. I know that green palettes are kind of trendy right now. I guess more so neutral palettes with pops of green. I feel like I'm seeing those everywhere. So if you know someone who loves Kylie Cosmetics or loves the Grinch, this could be a fun holiday gift. I don't love the Grinch. It's like one of my least favorite holiday movies. My husband Brady loves like the Jim Carrey version, so typically, is it Jim Carrey? I think it is. So typically we watch that one. I know there is a newer version that actually looks kind of cute. My nieces were watching it the other day and I thought it looked cute. So maybe I'll have to watch that one. Sorry, it cut me off. So anyway, there are a bunch of products in this collection, including a 4-piece shadow stick set for $24, a 6-piece lipstick set for $60. There's a matte lip kit, a liquid liner pen, some shimmery eye glazes, a highlighter, a blush. So there are a lot of different products. There's also a pressed powder palette for $40. I always think the Kylie Cosmetics palettes are so pretty. I still haven't tried one, but whenever I see a release online, I think that she does such a good job with the textures and the color stories, and maybe not her necessarily, but her team as a whole. And I do think they're really eye-catching. So this one has a few pops of greens mixed in with some neutrals. I don't know, again, I feel like we're kind of seeing these everywhere. ColourPop just did the Child palette, which has a very similar color story, and you can probably find something similar from other brands. This isn't necessarily the palette or collection for me, but I do think it is a cute theme for the holiday season, and I can definitely appreciate it, but I'll be skipping over it. Let's take a little break from new releases just to talk about a few things that I thought would be interesting to share. So Sephora has a new event coming up called Sephorathon, where you have a few different ways to save and then get some extra points. So number one, they're having a point multiplier event from December 10th through December 16th if you use the code BIGPOINTS. I'm going to put this information in the description box just so you guys can see it for yourself and maybe screenshot it if you want to keep it in mind for later. Now, their point system doesn't even come close to Ulta's point system. I just made a pretty big Ulta order for like some upcoming videos I'm working on, and I got $150 off of my total purchase just because of my points. And I haven't even necessarily spent a ton of money on makeup this year, but they always have deals going where they have like point multipliers or you get double the points during your birthday month. But I can appreciate that Sephora is maybe trying to improve theirs, do something a little bit different. I do like the fact that now you can redeem points for $10 off. I think you have to redeem like 500 points, which is a lot, but I mean, I'd rather do that than get the samples that I'm not as likely to use. Anyway, Rouge members will get 4 times the points, VIB members will get 3 times the points, and then insiders will get 2 times the points per purchase during that week. Now, something that might be a little bit more interesting to you is that they're offering anywhere between $15 and $25 off of your purchase the week before. So this begins December 3rd and ends on December 9th. If you use the code 2020SAVE, Rouge members will get 25 off of 75, VIB get 20 off of 75, and then insiders will get 15 off of 75. That's just something to keep in mind if you're planning on purchasing any holiday gifts from Sephora. You can get a little bit of a discount. I know it might not be anything super significant, but if you have products you were going to pay full price for or holiday gifts you were going to pay full price for anyway, then you might as well use that coupon code to save some money. The last thing I want to mention is their sale on sale event. So this is happening right before Christmas, December 20th through December 25th. So if you're shopping at any point during December on Sephora's website, make sure to see what code you can use to save some money or get extra points. But during this week specifically, VIB and Rouge members get an extra 20% off with the code SAVEFIRST. Now the next week, December 26th through January 1st, insiders get 20% off with the code MAJORSALE. That's probably the most interesting discount to me because that's typically when a lot of the holiday kits and holiday releases go on sale. So if you can get savings on top of the discounted prices, you can probably get some really good deals. I was just looking through Sephora's website the other day, and a lot of the holiday kits are already discounted and pretty significantly discounted. If there are holiday sets that you've had your eye on, check out the website during December because they're already being discounted. So I'll put all of that information in the description. I just wanted to throw it out there because I know a lot of people do shop at Sephora during this time of the year, and you might as well save some money if you can. There are a few more eyeshadow palettes I wanted to talk about. So Violet Voss released a new mini eyeshadow palette. This is available now on the Sephora website for $18. It's called the Forget Me Not palette, and it comes with 10 mattes, foils, metallics, and satins. So this is a very blue-toned palette, and then there's a gold and like a light peachy nude. I have tried Violet Voss in the past, and I've been so impressed by the quality. I actually have one of their mini palettes, but it's more of a berry toned palette with a couple of neutrals, and the shadows are they're really intense. They're really nice. So I would love to try more from the brand. This is not the palette for me just because I do feel like it reminds me a lot of the ColourPop Blue Moon palette. I think I've said this before recently. I love blue eyeshadow, but at this point I do have quite a few blue palettes in my collection, so it isn't necessarily a color story that I feel like I need to keep purchasing just because a lot of blues look very similar on the eyes. Now the Lunar Beauty palette does have a lot of blues as well, but those are like deeper smoky blues, not necessarily like bright blues. So as much as this palette, I'm sure it performs well and it looks really pretty, it's just not the palette for me right now. The last palette I wanted to mention is this super cute little palette from Cosmetics. I was scrolling through Instagram and this immediately caught my eye just because I do feel like it's so pretty and just a little bit different from what we're used to seeing. The color story, the packaging, all of it. I've seen a lot of people who have more of like a minimalistic makeup style talk about this brand and say they love it. So I am curious to try some products. The swatches look really nice, and I'm curious to know how they actually apply to the eyes. So I guess this is like the third palette in today's video that I'm tempted to buy. But okay, out of the three, this is one that I don't know that I would really add to my collection just because it does look pretty, but orangey eyeshadows aren't something I wear a whole lot unless they're more of a toned down orangey neutral, kind of like I have on today in the crease. I do have an orange eyeshadow from ColourPop. One of their monochromatic palettes is orange, and that's probably the one that I reach for the least, either that one or the red one, just because I feel like those tones don't always look the greatest on me, and I don't know, I feel like I have a hard time working with reds and oranges compared to other colorful shades like greens and blues and purples. I think I'll put this orangey palette on my wish list and then maybe revisit it in the springtime and see how I'm feeling, because I do feel like I'm more likely to wear shades like that during the spring and the summer. But she also released a lip cushion, which looks like a really nice glossy sheer lip color. Actually, it looks like it has a good amount of pigment to it. It just looks like, you know, the kind of lip product that I've really been into 2020, which is more of a glossy, comfortable, moisturizing product. So again, I think I'm going to hit pause on these and reconsider them in the spring of 2021, see how I'm feeling, and maybe I'll kind of challenge myself to reach into more orangey tones and step outside of my comfort zone, but that probably won't happen anytime during the winter season because I love cooler tones during the winter season. You guys, e.l.f. has a new lip product. I don't know what it is about e.l.f. in 2020. In general, their products have been so good, but I've really been enjoying their lip products. Their Ride or Die lip balms are my favorite. I love the sheer slick lipsticks. And then they also did like those retro paradise lip liners. I'm wearing one of those today, and lip glosses. So they've been doing such a good job with their lip products this year. And they just released the Hydrating Core Lip Shines. These are $6 each and they come in 8 different shades. These are so cute. So they're little lip balms with like tiny heart-shaped cores that are supposed to moisturize while adding a sheer tint of color. They kind of sound like the sheer slick lipsticks, so I don't know exactly how they're going to differ, but I will definitely be trying them out. I mean, the sheer slick lipsticks do have a good amount of pigmentation to them, even though they're marketed as sheer lip colors, so I feel like these will probably be even more sheer. I actually just ordered, you know, quite a few new drugstore products from all different brands because I wanted to do a video sharing the best and worst new drugstore releases. I feel like a lot of new drugstore releases have been flying under the radar just because of all of the holiday releases around this time of the year. So I'm going to test out the products and I'll come back and update you guys, and I will definitely include a few of these and let you know if they are worth trying, but I do think they are super cute. Milani also has a new lip product that is available now on their website for $8.99. This is the Color Fetish Shine Lipstick, and it looks like there are 12 different shades. So these are sheer to medium coverage, ultra moisturizing, balm-like lipsticks with an 85% blend of nourishing oils. They are supposed to glide on effortlessly, leaving lips moisturized with a lustrous pop of color. A lot of brands have been releasing really creamy, moisturizing lipsticks this year, which I do love. I mean, I haven't been wearing a lot of lipstick other than when I film a video or do like a Zoom call, but I do feel like it's nice to have some comfortable formulas on the market. It says they wear like a lipstick but melt onto your lips like your favorite lip balm. It does look like the majority of the colors are pretty bright and bold. There are a ton of pinks, like bright hot pinks, purpley pinks, light pinks. But if there was like a shade that really appealed to me, I might try it. So I'll have to look online and see what I can find, just because it does sound interesting. $8.99 is a great price. I love that brands are releasing so many moisturizing, comfortable lip products. I just wish I could enjoy them and wear them a little bit more than I do right now. Charlotte Tilbury also released a new lip product. Well, this is kind of like a lip and cheek product all in one. These are called Tinted Love, and it says imprint, wait, what? Yeah, imprint your lips and cheeks with a hydrating, long-lasting color that glides on wet and leaves your lips and cheeks with a sweet, natural-looking satin stain finish. So I know Charlotte Tilbury is really well known for formulas like this, and a lot of people really enjoy cream products. It says that it is a buildable, blendable texture. There are 5 shades. I don't like stains, whether they are on the cheeks or the lips. I'm not always the biggest fan of cream cheek products either, but definitely not stains. So I don't plan on buying these. I mean, also, they're kind of expensive. They're $34, but it is a multitasking product, which I know a lot of people love, but that's just not for me. I just want to take a look at the Trend Mood Instagram page just in case I missed anything. So they did post about a Black Friday deal happening on Anastasia Beverly Hills website. 30% off brows, palettes, blushes, and bronzers, and then 50% off lip products, glow, contour, eyeshadow singles, and foundation sticks. Okay, so I know we kind of touched on the vaults, but they do have that sultry eyeshadow palette vault or the Jackie Aina vault, which comes with a full-sized liquid liner, mascara, and eye primer. They also have the sultry vault at Ulta as well. But one thing I didn't touch on is that they're going to have this really fun like build your own vault deal. So you get to choose 2 palettes of your choice at 30% off. So you can get Modern Renaissance, Soft Glam, Norvina, Riviera, Alyssa Edwards, Jackie Aina, or Carly Bible and get them for 30% off. So out of all of those palettes, my favorite is the Jackie Aina palette. It's so rich and vibrant and gorgeous. If you do like more colorful eyeshadow, I think you will enjoy it so much. The shadows blend like a dream, but they're still so rich and intense. And sometimes I feel like brands have a hard time formulating really rich, vibrant shadows that blend well. You usually get either or sometimes you do. But if that is one that you're considering, I do recommend it. Okay, I think I will wrap it up there. If you guys know of any other Black Friday deals or Cyber Monday deals happening, please let us know in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys. I haven't really done a ton of research into different Black Friday deals that are going on, just because, like I said, I've been shopping very practically this season. But if there's anything you guys are thinking about buying or trying, let me know in the comment section below. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye.